Hi. Basically, I'm here to talk about the practical uses of the tracking pixel. And previously, I talked about a brief definition of what it is, but I really didn't show you where to place it, how to really use it, and some practical insights on what it really does. And my video today is going to talk about exactly like that, exactly about that. So here I am going to show you how to build a tracking pixel using ClickMagick. And the tool that we're going to use is their tracking pixel builder. So it says here on top that you're going to um, basically use this uh, builder to be placed in your thank you page. Later on, I will show you exactly where that is and how you can do it in a popular landing page builder called ClickFunnels. And so basically, what a tracking pixel is, just to recap, is it's a display element, specifically an image tag in HTML that contains a specific script to track clicks on your website. Wherever you place this script, wherever you place this pixel, um, it will track all the necessary actions or engagement or sales that will be attributed to this particular visitor or the particular link. In ClickMagick, it terms those actions into three different things. So the first one is what you want to track is called an action. So that can be anything. That can be a click, that can be an opt-in, that can be just a landing on that particular page, page load. And then the second one is called engagement, and the third one is called sales. So the difference between actions and engagement is pretty much their own definition of what it is. So, but basically, the fundamental thing to track are actions, and then next one is called engagement. So if you have a sales page, when you get into after opting in, there will be some sort of a form wherein you can fill out your particular details. That's after going into that and clicking into that. If you go past that page, that's called an engagement. So that's what they call an engagement. And lastly, the last step in the conversion is the actual sale itself. So when you put in your credit card details and you submit, that's considered a sale. So for this particular action, I'm just going to show you a very simple action tracking pixel, and I'm going to show you how it's created. So basically, the next option to click is conversion attribution. You don't really want to mess with this. Just use the default called last click. There's an extensive definition of what each of these attribution means, but basically just trust ClickMagick that they know this is the most efficient way to track it, so you don't confuse your links. Later on, you can play around with it, but I suggest that you just simply use last click. And then next would be, do you want to track duplicate conversions? Well, obviously you don't want to do that. It's highly recommended, as it says here. So just leave it at that as well. And then, are you adding this pixel to a secure page, an HTTPS page? Most often nowadays, all the pages or landing pages or funnels that you'll be creating are some sort of a HTTPS or a secure page. So I always use this option as tick this as yes. It depends on your website. If you have your own blog or your own site, then obviously you can say choose no for that. And next would be, are you adding this pixel to a tracking link? Now, this is very specific to ClickMagick. This is a technology that they're using. So basically what this means is that you can add a particular pixel to a link. It's kind of difficult to explain without, really going into the detail of how you create a link. So we will leave this as a subject for a different topic. different discussion. And then lastly, if you want to add an optional ref value, enter it here. So this is their way of tagging a particular pixel. This is just a simple string to say, what does my pixel do. So in my case, so I wanna track, for example, a particular product. So it can be abbreviated, like for example, in the example there, in their tutorial, it's called Arctic Snow Water, and I just abbreviated that as ASW, and basically give it a descriptive name where you're gonna place it. So basically, if it's in the opt-in page, obviously you're gonna put opt-in, or if it's in the sales page, you can put sales page here. And then if you notice, once this is done, it will update your particular link. So all these options that you select here, it will be given into this particular field over here. So this is the actual pixel itself. This is the pixel code, what they call it. All you need to do is copy this. So Control C. In the Mac, it's Command C. And then you go to your landing page. Now in your landing page, this is my particular landing page that I use this particular pixel. So I go into settings, and so basically here in ClickFunnels, they have a specific section for tracking codes. And if you click this, you notice you have two sections. You have the header code and the footer code. The footer code is another code for saying footer or body. So anything that is not header is in the footer code. So if you recall what I said about the tracking pixel, it's a display element. So you need to put it in the body of the actual page. So you have to click the footer. So I've already pasted it here. If you can see, this is my particular pixel that I've created before. So I just want to show you where to place your actual tracking pixel in ClickFunnels. So that's a very, very simple way to track it. And once you place it there, you can close this and save it. And there you have it. You already have your tracking pixel. You can basically, start using it and track the links and track the stats in your particular page. So hopefully that's something that's helpful. If you have any questions, please, send me some comments or any suggestions in order to improve these tutorials. So I'm gonna continue doing these. Hopefully, it gives you some insight, and start using, start tracking those clicks. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.